Welcome back to Twin Football Podcast, the weekly sports podcast where we talk about the Premier League, NFL, a little bit of college football. Today is Thursday, September 5th, which is the kickoff to the NFL season. So we are going to roll into our week one NFL picks, do all of our picks on ESPN to keep track throughout the whole season, going for that $100,000 cash prize. So go make your account on ESPN and pick along with us. We did pretty well last year, but definitely want to keep the momentum rolling, and we are going to do so with the Chiefs at home tonight at Arrowhead. I like Derrick Henry being added to the Ravens, but that offensive line has three missing pieces. We will see how quickly they can gel. The Chiefs, we know Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, with some time, usually are the team to go with in those spots. We did see them lose last year. It also resulted in them being on the road in the playoffs or for the first time in their tenure together. So I think they want to get off to a better start, especially against a team who they see is going to be a threat down the road for that number one seed. Give me the Chiefs at home. Next up in Brazil on Friday night, we got Philadelphia and Green Bay. I'm actually surprised that 75% are going with the Eagles. I'm rolling with the Packers. And the reason why is I know is I know the Eagles have brought in Saquon Barkley. They have all of the talent. They brought in Johan Dotson. The wide receivers are stacked. The offense is stacked. You lose Jason Kelsey and you lose 6 of your last 7 games to end the season. You get blown out by Tampa Bay in a dreadful performance. I will believe in the Eagles when I see it again. I know they'll pick it up. I just think early on they will struggle. Give me the Packers in Brazil. Steelers, Falcons. Obviously, everyone is high on the Falcons due to the fact that they brought in Kirk Cousins. They have those weapons, a new coaching staff. They're going to be great. But can they figure out this Pittsburgh Steelers defense? I think it'll be a close one. I actually like the Steelers there. Give me TJ Watt healthy and going into Atlanta, Arizona, and Buffalo. I like Buffalo here. Too many new pieces for Arizona. Buffalo, we know they're going to run the ball. James Cook, Josh Allen, I like them to hold on at home. Chicago and Tennessee. This is a sneaky pick, in my opinion. A lot of changes for both teams. One is seen as negative and one is seen as positive. So we'll see who can adapt quicker. But give me the Bears opening game, Caleb Williams at home. The Patriots, we said in yesterday's video, we have no faith in the Patriots to win 1 or 2 games. Joe Burrow in Cincinnati is definitely not going to be one of them. Give me the Bengals at home. Houston and Indianapolis, one of the best games in terms of what these teams can be throughout the rest of the season on the opening weekend. Houston, what a great season last year. Indianapolis, a great start to the season last year, and then injuries derailed them. Jonathan Taylor's wrist injury looks good. Anthony Richardson looks good. So what can they build on from those few games they played together last year? I actually like the Colts here at home to get rolling. Give me the Colts over the Texans. Miami versus Jacksonville. I like Miami. We said it yesterday, they're going to be a great early season team. The schedule gets really hard late, but they're down in Miami, especially here in September. Give me the Dolphins. Carolina, New Orleans. Carolina, they're building pieces. We'll see what they can be with Bryce Young. Deontay Johnson comes in to add some weapons there with Adam Thielen. I just like the Saints there at home. The Vikings and the Giants. Give me the Vikings to go in. The Giants are in the same boat as the Patriots. I don't know where their wins are going to come from. Yes, Sam Darnold is starting, but they still have Justin Jefferson. You bring in a guy like Aaron Jones, who I think is severely underrated. And I like Minnesota there to get the win. The Chargers and the Raiders. Let me go with the Chargers. There is a lot of newness there with the Chargers. You know, Jim Harbaugh is going to get the team ready to go, and the pieces just need to gel. The good thing for the Chargers is they're bringing in a run game where all the pieces are used to each other. Greg Roman, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, they're all used to each other. They played all together in Baltimore. They know what to expect. They know how to change as they drive down the field. Hopefully, they all are good to go from a health standpoint. Give me the Chargers to run the ball and keep possession. Justin Herbert to do what he needs to. Uh, and them getting the win at home. Denver and Seattle. I just the quarterback situation in Denver, we know Bo Nix is going to be the long-term starter. I think they're going to be figuring things out early. I, I like Seattle there at home. Dallas and the Browns in Tom Brady's first game. I actually am going to go with the Browns here. The run game for Dallas, bringing back Zeke, getting rid of Tony Pollard, who everyone last year was saying is going to be fantastic. He was not. I think Tony Pollard will still be the best running back if he was there today. So I think the run game takes a step back. Obviously, you have CeeDee Lamb on the outside, but with the corners that the Browns have, with the pass rush that the Browns have, I think Dallas is going to have difficulty scoring. I think the Browns, on the other hand, with Jerome Ford, Nick Chubb is out, with Deshaun Watson, we'll see if they can score some points. But I think the defense comes through for Cleveland and gets them the win. Washington at Tampa Bay. Jaden Daniels' first start. I don't think I can have two rookie starting quarterbacks get the win. So give me Tampa Bay at home. I think Washington is going to build up steam quickly. I think they have a lot of good pieces. I think they will be a 8-9 win team. Jaden Daniels is my offensive rookie of the year pick to start the season, but I think they're going to start off with a loss there in Tampa Bay. A rematch of the first round of the playoffs, Matthew Stafford returning to the Lions in Detroit. I hope the fans can give him a better welcome to rectify what they did last year. Matthew Stafford bled and broke his body for the team, and that reception last year was absolutely terrible. I hope they can rectify that, but I still do like the Lions at home. We saw what they're able to do to the Chiefs last year at home. They're building and building year on, year out. They're not losing pieces. That offensive line is getting better and better each year. They're adding Jameson Williams, hopefully for a full healthy season. Jahmyr Gibbs looks good after that hamstring pull. Give me Detroit there at home. The Jets in San Francisco is an interesting one. And actually, I'm going to roll with the Jets here. And the reason why is, if you remember Aaron Rodgers, the hype behind him last year was so immense that even though he went down after 4 plays, the Jets had one of their best performances against the Buffalo Bills to open the season. I think San Francisco, they were turning a lot of their pieces, but it was a very difficult transition to hold on to all of their pieces. The contract negotiations for half of their team, some injuries, Christian McCaffrey's calf, and I think San Francisco is going to get up to speed, but I actually like the Jets to get out to an early lead here, ride that defense in a close game, but actually give me the Jets away from home. And there you have it, our picks for the first week of the season. Remember, go in, get your account set up on ESPN and get your picks in and pick along with us as we go through the NFL season here on the Twin Football Podcast. Until next time, enjoy the first week of the